Hi, I'm Shane Eversfield. I'm the founder of Kaizen-durance, your aerobic path to mastery. I have a passion for helping people to enrich their lives through their physical health. So the topic that I'd like to discuss here is stress and how we can together transform stress from being a detrimental and even lethal enemy into a trusted, consistent, and even empowering ally. And I'd like to begin by just stating that 0.1% of the world's population has the health, the wealth, and the cultural and political freedom to live an endurance or an active lifestyle. Less than 1 in 1,000 human beings on this planet can voluntarily choose to exercise. Some can't exercise at all for a number of different reasons, health or even political and cultural. Others are forced to exercise due to jobs that require a tremendous or extreme amount of labor. So we sit somewhere in the middle. Stress is the cause of disease, the cause of unease, and strife in our lives. And yet, stress is also the vector for growth. So let me explain what I mean by that. When you exercise, what is the purpose of exercising? It's to first maintain physical health, and perhaps beyond that is to improve fitness, to be stronger, to be able to endure longer or to go faster. Or to look better. And that the process of gaining fitness follows a cycle called the fitness cycle. So the fitness cycle has 3 components. The first component is stress. The second component is recovery. And the third component is adaptation. So to gain fitness, our training, our exercise, regardless of what level you are, whether you're new to exercise or you're competing for a podium on a world championship race, regardless of that, in order for you to prepare or to gain fitness, you have to train, and the training is the stress. In that training, you are inflicting stress upon your body, perhaps on your mind as well. And then you go through a recovery process. And then the adaptation is where your body becomes stronger, where your mind can become stronger. So that in our daily lives, we are using our exercise, again, we're the lucky few, to orchestrate this process of stress recovery adaptation in order to gain fitness, in order to grow. And oftentimes it's towards a goal. It's towards some measurable benefit that we are doing this. So as an athlete, every time that I train, I am clear about my choice to orchestrate or to create that stress. And that after I have stressed my body, I will recover. I'll be diligent about my nutrition, my rest, stretching, all the things that enable me to recover. And that then my body will adapt. So that stress is the vector for that growth. And as an athlete, I'm very clear about that choice that I make. However, outside of the athletics, can we still have the same clarity in our daily lives when stress arises. I go to work. My colleague is upset and vents on me. Do I have the clarity to have a choice in using or inviting that stress as a vector for growth in our relationship? Or am I going to point the finger and say, you're doing this to me, I'm the victim? Because once I have created that, once I have reacted to the stress, rather than responding, then I can no longer complete the fitness cycle. That's when stress becomes lethal. That's when stress becomes disempowering, when it upsets the balance of a relationship or upsets the balance of my mental health or my physical health. And that fitness and health and balance are really one and the same. In the course that I am offering, a 6-session course, 2 hours per session, we will use exercise as our formal practice, and we'll use the situations and experiences of our daily lives as they arise as our informal practice to develop a healthy relationship, an empowering relationship with stress, so that rather than reacting to stress, we can respond. And this is really the privilege that we have in our 0.1% of the world's population to voluntarily choose when we exercise. We have the ability to not only gain physical fitness from that, but to gain life fitness. Because as we train, we can train the mindfulness skills to respond brilliantly to stress and to transform stress into an empowering and trusted ally rather than a detrimental and lethal enemy. As an example of how something that is stressful can be both your enemy or your ally, and that it only depends on your relationship with it, let's look at running and gravity. When I run, the source of impact is gravity. That's what causes most running injuries. However, if we didn't have gravity, we couldn't move forward. And that by being mindful in my running technique, I am able to transform my relationship with gravity from being my foe, that is the source of impact and injury, into my ally. That instead of using my own force to run, I am simply dancing with gravity and using the pull of gravity and translating or transforming that by 90 degrees into forward motion. That's an example of how we can transform our relationship with forces that are stressful so that they become vectors for growth in our lives. So I used the word mindfulness during that. One of the things that we really focus on in this Kaizen Skills course is developing mindfulness as we are training our bodies, as we are exercising. And this is for anybody, whether you are new to fitness, whether you're an elite athlete, whether you are seeking specific goals, you want to be on the world stage, or you simply want to lose weight. It doesn't matter what level you're on, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter what fitness you're at or what your exercise form is. You have this opportunity to develop this relationship with stress that's empowering. And again, coming back to the term mindfulness, what we will focus on in the course is identifying and developing mindfulness skills that enable us to transform physical fitness into life fitness. So what is mindfulness? Simple. It's mental fitness, mind fitness. It's the ability to keep our minds present in this moment, and that when the judgments come up about, you're doing this to me, that we can be present with those judgments and not be washed away by them. So coming back to the relationship with somebody who I feel is creating stress for me, in choosing that stressful experience as an opportunity for growth, it doesn't mean I have to like it. It just means that I make the choice. And so we're not liking stress. We're not changing our judgments about stress. We are changing our relationship with it. So again, in this course, 6 sessions, 2 hours per session, this is a game changer. This is how you can take something you already do, which is exercise, which you need anyway for your body, and maximize your return on your investment by using it as a way of developing mindfulness and fitness skills that will enhance every area of your lives. So if you're interested in learning more and investigating what I've been presenting here, I'm excited to offer a course here at Island Health and Fitness. We will be meeting for 6 Sundays from noon to 2. The tuition is on a sliding scale from $40 to $240, and it includes mindful forms of exercise. Doesn't matter what level of fitness you have. Don't feel intimidated if you feel like you're just getting off the couch, that's fine. And it will include discussion, a lot of deep and powerful discussion about our skills for using and empowering our relationship with stress so that we can grow, so we can maximize the return on our investment in our exercise and in our lives. And we can live to our fullest potential and enhance the quality of our lives and the lives of those around us.